We're in Cessnock, heart of the Hunter Valley wine region.
We've been here a few days, but we were in Newcastle before this. 7 a.m. It's the 7th day now, so Monday morning, and for the first time in 4 or 5 days, the tent is dry. What we wanted to do was take the small window that we've got where everything's dry and get it into a room, get it packed, get on. So that's something about Australia. You're never far from a public toilet.
I'm astonished. And they're all, so far, perfectly clean, better than adequate, open.
Yeah. There's another one 300 metres in that direction.
Do you think everybody's incontinent here?
So, this is the Fernley track, not the Fernley Trail. So a disused railway line, they've turned into, what is it, 15 kilometres or so of cycle track. I've been puffing and blowing like a like a steam engine. So we're looking for the lovely hotel, which is got to be somewhere here. It could be on the right. Is that it on the right? I don't know, let's have a look. There we go. It's in. There we go.
Oh my god, this is the wedge salad.
Yes.
It's amazing. Lucky find. Lucky hotel. There you go.
Cheers. He's been my lucky bear with you.
Newcastle really surprised me. It wasn't what I expected, but I didn't know what to expect. The first thing that hits you when you get here is the magnificence of the Hunter River. And the river's been the powerhouse of the economy. These are still the biggest coal docks in the world, though nowadays most of the coal is shipped out to China. Archaeology shows that there have been Aboriginal settlements here for over 6,500 years, but as a European colony, it's just over 200 years old. And it was a colony. This convicts' lumber yard is the remains of a notorious penal colony that was established in 1801 for the most troublesome of the offenders. The penal colony closed in the 1820s, and then private enterprise took over and developed Newcastle into an Australian industrial powerhouse. But it doesn't feel like an industrial city. The steelworks closed in 1999 and the biggest employment sector is now healthcare, but you can see the push towards tourism. I love the amount of deco buildings in the city. Some of them are even used as film sets. This one behind me was used in Superman Returns. But there's no single definition of Newcastle because it changes so quickly in just a few streets. On the riverside of the city, there's the trendy East End with its chic cocktail bars, its fine food restaurants and its hipster cafes. But the West End with the university has a completely different vibe. There's loads of funky shops like this one, there's loads of street art everywhere and grungy bars, including the Star Hotel, which was the scene of one of Australia's biggest riots way back in 1979, when over 4,000 people fought with police over the potential closure of this colourful hotel and bar complex. It was incredibly popular with young people, with students and with the LGBT community for its drag acts and its live music. And then there's the beach side of Newcastle, just a couple of 100 metres walk from the riverside, away from the calm, sheltered estuary, and you're into the full force of the Pacific Ocean. In just 2 miles along this coastline, we've got 4 beautiful beaches and an absolutely stunning clifftop walk. And it's only a short walk from the riverside or 10 minutes on the number 14 bus. I can't think of another city where we've had such variety in such a small area. And for someone like me with a low boredom threshold, I'm loving it here. But it's also got the world famous Hunter Valley wine region just up the road, and that's where we're going next. I'm going to miss it.
Yeah, so am I.
No, it's good fun.
It's been a good couple of days.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, so now we've got a functional 50k ride, we'll put it that way, shall we? Up the motorway. Yeah, not particularly looking forward to this one.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, okay. But we're riding home for Christmas, as Chris Rea would say. Alright, give us a kiss. And lead on to King Street.
Yep.
And we shall go from there. These suburbs of Newcastle are lovely, aren't they?
They really are. Bandstand.
Yeah. I mean, so many ovals. The cricket grounds.
Oh, yeah. You can, you'd almost think it was the national sport, wouldn't you? Hiya. Thank you.
Morning. These motorways are no fun, are they?
No. Right, there's another big truck coming. I'm waiting for that to go through.
Right, we'll pull forward a little bit so you can see my tail light.
Do your tail light?
Yeah, flashing.
Oh, right, I see, yes.
Okay, one car and then a short break before another truck. Okay, so you might as well roll now.
Yeah.
Rolling.
I'm off.
Big old truck coming, and he's pulled out to the space. It's a funky place, isn't it? I mean, Kitch doesn't even start to describe it.
It is. It's brilliant. Everything all mixed up.
It looks like they've taken every charity shop in Australia and then just emptied it all into here. Yeah. So, here we go, leaving Cessnock. It's what day is it? The day after Boxing Day, 27th of December. Not where we wanted to go. We're heading back to Newcastle. Going to sit out the Christmas to New Year madness. It seems that everywhere's booked. So we're going to go back to Newcastle for, it's actually 6 nights, isn't it?
It is,
and
yes.
Then get rolling, see what happens there. And then see what we want to do from January the 2nd from there. So it's hot, it's shortly after 8:30 in the morning. It's already heading towards 30 degrees, isn't it? Yeah, so yes. Blisteringly hot already. It's going to be a warm day. It's only 50k, but it's a bumpy 50k as always. So we'll see how we go, take it nice and easy. Be aware of this heat. We've got water on board and we've got stopping stations where we can pick up more water. That's all that matters really, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get rolling. Kiss. Kind of scenery you expect to see Skippy come bounding out of this, isn't it? find the barriers. They're not just... Yeah. I thought I was swing in there. Cheers.
Cheers.
New Year's Eve. Newcastle, we've got 2 more days to go. That's it, then we roll on out of here on the 2nd of Jan. Don't know where we're going. We haven't booked anywhere yet. We haven't found anywhere to book yet. It's very busy north of Sydney, isn't it?
Oh, God, yes.
I think we may have misjudged the Christmas holidays here and how many people come out of Sydney into the countryside. There's not a camping site to be found, and we couldn't find any hotels before we came here. We'll have another look tomorrow and see what we can go. But I think as well, of 2 years of COVID and everything's all pent up, seems to be releasing now. The outside is absolutely rammed from here. So yeah, I would say we'll have another look and see what we can do on the 2nd of January. But for now, let's enjoy our New Year's Eve.
Yes.
And we'll say to you all, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Cheers.
Tune in next week to see where we end up.